Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. And the Tar Heels headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisville's offense will get the football first. Isaac Brown, in their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Off play action. The sure hands, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Foley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Good, solid tackle. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Onto the field comes Billy Edwards. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. The running back has it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun. Give on the inside. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Edwards. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. The give out of the gun. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. That's caught. It's Thurman. Makes a grab and room to run. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to run for it. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a real...
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Flying out to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Edwards. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it to Isaac Brown. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
the big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Cardinals. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Ship. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field, and they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Skinner. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoy. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Richardson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Louisville! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Fires to the tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the back. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off for Brown. Makes a man miss. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as clock runs before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Catching up with North Carolina's head coach coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. So now it's 2nd and long.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the Tar Heels line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They come out for the first time in this second half, but lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Myers on the move. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's open on the right.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking.
Maybe a crease. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. A give to Brown. There he goes. It's a fumble. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. Takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught, and he's got room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Edwards. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's French. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. On the option. Keeps it himself. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Ship. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Buys a little time with his feet. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Plucks it out of the air. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to impose their will with the run. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Offense in the hurry up. Quickly complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A great catch and run for 6. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. It's complete on the right side.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
Oh, he makes the catch. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Snags it. And he will score! Touchdown, UNC!
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
And he can't get it away. The sack, keeping this offense from taking the lead. First things first, they have to recover the onside kick, and then they'll have time for probably just one play. He's inside the 40.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot